Hi everybody, Ashley Smith with PS I Love Posh. We're a Perfectly Posh Premier team, and today we're going to talk about a 30-day action plan. This is something we learned about at Day Away, and I think it's very important, and so I'm going to share it with you for those of you that didn't get to go to Day Away or didn't really get to hear it at Day Away. It's just very important for consistency and to keep your team consistent and you yourself consistent and to keep your customer updates consistent too. I think that's very important. So the first thing that we talk about when we have a 30-day action plan is I have two separate calendars. We got these awesome calendars at Day Away. They look like this. Commit to your business calendar. These are great because you can fill in the dates, and I really like them. Like, it's loose leaf, it's super easy, and it can fit in like a binder, or it can just go with you, or you can hang it on your wall. Like, there's so many things you can do with it. And so on one of them, I have like all my family stuff. Like, if my aunt has doctor's appointments, or, if my husband's going to be, like, we know he's going to be out of town a certain day, or if, like, we have, like, a family dinner planned, everything of that goes on that calendar. Like, so if you have kids, your kids' activities, doctor's appointments, whatever, goes on that calendar. On that calendar also is, like, your, like, posh events. Like, so if you have a team training that night, if you have, like, a business event or, like, a party, all of that goes on your family combined calendar, okay? And then I have a second calendar that tracks sales, and this is, like, for personal sales, and then our team, like, our overall team sales, and then I also will track individual leader sales, so, when it gets closer to the end of the month, we can see how you've tracked the rest of the month to sort of predict where you're going to be. I think that committing to this 30-day action plan month after month will make your business more consistent. And consistency is key in this business because you do better when your business is consistent. Your customers like it better when your business is consistent. And your team does dramatically well when your business is consistent. So being consistent is such a great thing to be. Let's talk about using the 30-day action plan. So this is something else we got at Day Away, and it's pretty awesome. It has a little chart on it. Excuse the dogs, they're crazy today. People are working at our condo community, and so they're a little bit on the crazy side. So this is the 30-day action plan. So you're going to have something you do every day, some things you do every week, and some things you do every month. And then I'll upload this on our team page as soon as Mike scans it into the computer for me. So every day you should be checking your numbers in the virtual office. Check your perks dashboard to see if anybody else is ordering. Check in with your upline and your downline. Social media. Have you reached out to your social media customers? Have you posted? Is someone on your team rank advancing this month? Are you checking in with them, seeing if they need help? Are you, be like, hey, you guys are off to a great start, encouraging them? Have you checked in on your incentive rate if we're in the incentive period, which we just got out of it, but, I assume we'll start one sometime within the next couple months. Have you checked Posh Talk? Have you checked, like, the Instagram that Posh has? What have you checked out the social media? Have you checked your team page? Your upline's team page? Have you checked in at least once that day? And those are things you're going to do every day. Other ideas to do daily are to set a timer for a focused 15 minutes. Be focused on your Posh business at least 15 minutes a day. That's super easy to do. I love that. I'm not on Facebook for these 15 minutes, or if I am, I'm posting on my team pages or my customer pages, and I'm getting off. And then use the 1-3-5 sheet that we keep talking about to focus at 15 minutes of work. Check your business summary. Like we said, go to your virtual office. Posh yourself. Make sure to take time for yourself daily. You sell this awesome pampering product, and sometimes I think we forget how to pamper ourselves sometimes. Like, we get so busy doing everything else for everyone else. Take that time for you. Put a face mask on. Take a bubble bath. Apply body butter. Something as easy as that. Make sure you're just taking time for you. Make sure you're always talking to someone new every day about Posh and like what an awesome company it is and the amazing opportunity we have. Connect with customers and future customers. Like, if you're at the grocery store, take a sample and be like, here, thank you so much for being so kind for me and helping me today. And then give them a sample to try. I think that's so important. So next we're going to talk about things that should be done weekly. Share all specials that we have. So we always are going to have the feature of the week. Some weeks we'll have the splurge of the month. Other times they'll do like a beauty break. And sometimes we just have other specials. So make sure you're just sharing a special anytime we have it. And if you have that product in stock, make sure you're making it a personal picture. Don't just share the company's images. Their graphics are awesome. But Abby and Bowie, be quiet. But sometimes that personalized touch is so, like, awesome for your customers. Especially if it's one of your favorite products, like, use it on your face, How awesome is that? Do a social media review of the feature of the week every week. On Sunday, when you find out what it is, if you have some extra time, or Monday, make sure you're doing a review of, like, that awesome product. If you have it. And if not, do some research on it and just, like, do a personalized video and talk about it. Acknowledge birthdays. Think if any of your customers have birthdays, just shout them out. Get new perks accounts. So focus every week on getting someone, like, say you should set a goal for yourself. So say each week I want to get 5 new people signed up on perks. So really strategically think about who you're going to get to sign up for perks. Make sure you're doing the Tuesday trainings. We personally do our trainings on Monday as a team. So make sure you're checking into those. Make sure you're checking into Tuesday trainings that the company provides on Posh Talk. I think it's super important, and you can learn a lot of different things from those videos. Make sure you have set a sample sharing goal for the week. So let's say I want to talk to 30 people for the week, 30 new people about Posh. Make sure, as the week goes on, make sure you're consistently talking to those people about Posh. Check in on your monthly goal. That should be a weekly thing, like every Monday. Are you, like we talked about in the other video, have you divided your goal number by 4, and are you on track for the week? That is so important, so you can, if you're not on track, you can get back on track. Check on your rank status. Like, are you promoting, or are you just maintaining this month? Like, where are you going this month? What is your goal? Check in with the team. We all have, like, amazing incentives, and just check in and see how we're doing. Make sure you're contacting your customers weekly. Not, like, the same customers weekly, but make sure then you have a rotating schedule for your customers and to make sure they don't need anything else. Another thing to do weekly is wear your Posh stuff out and about. That is so important because people are like, oh, what's that? Like, I was in line at Michael's buying tea incentives the other day, and there was a lady that's like, oh, my niece just signed up to sell Posh, or I don't know how she was related, but she was actually someone on my team. So make sure you're, like, wearing your Posh gear because people are starting to notice what we are now. And if not, they always usually ask questions about it. Reach out to a new potential team member each week. You should have your dream team. We've talked about that like a million times before, especially because I'm a firm believer in it. And make sure you're reaching out to someone on that team or that list once a week. Posh a local business. You go to the hair salon, the nail salon, the grocery store. Posh someone locally once a week. Post a video on YouTube, whether it be an Ipsy glam bag unboxing or a Posh unboxing. Make sure you're posting videos to YouTube. I think that's super important. Share a Posh paper at least once a week. I have a personal goal of just sharing one a day. Plan your upcoming week out. Like, let's say on Sunday, Start planning that now. Like if it's, so on Sunday, make sure you have a day each week where you plan your upcoming week out. Being prepared is so important. Like, I cannot stress. The more prepared you are, the better you are about able to handle your business. Personally, I think so. Let's talk about things we need to do monthly. Monthly. You need to share your why. Like, why did you do this? Your why could change from month to month, too, I think. My why at first was because I hated selling cooking supplies. Like, I hate to cook. Like, it's not me. You know, so I found this company, and it really is girly, and I'm sort of girly, and it really just feels like home. You know, create a customer challenge every month. Get your customers involved in your private Facebook group. Have a personal challenge for yourself. Make sure you're challenging your team. You know, have a team challenge for the month. You know, check the portal once a month. See if there's new stuff. You know, check out the resources tab. See if there's new things there. Make sure you're sending out samples once a month to new people that want to try it. Do team-focused trainings. You know, I love to do our trainings now because I think it's so important that we do trainings that are so focused on our team. So, like, let's say you get a new recruit and she's really struggling with something. Why not make a video out of it? Because if she's struggling with it, maybe there's 3 other girls that you're going to recruit here in the next month or 3 months that are going to be struggling with the same things. And it's easier to refer them to a video than answering that question 5 different times. And that way, you can be more prepared, too, for that. You know, have you shared the new recruiting exclusive product? This month, it's awesome. It's the Walk on the Beach body scrub from last year. Everybody loves that smell. Like, share it. Like, oh my gosh, it smells amazing. The splurge of the month. Make sure you're sharing that monthly. Starter kits for the month. Share that. Those kits are amazing. Like, my personal favorite is always the Lots of Posh kit, but the theme kits are going to be pretty good as well. Make sure you're giving your team the recognition they deserve. Abigail and Bogard! Make sure you're shouting them out at least weekly, if not monthly. Do the end of month goal check-in, like a week before the end of the month. Be like, hey ladies, how close are you to your goal? Have you met it? You know, customer follow-up from 69 days ago. That's so important. Make sure you're coaching your new team members monthly, if not daily, if they need their help. Be there to support them. Don't be the leader that doesn't support them. Like, I've sold for another company, and I did not have support, and it sucked. Because you feel all alone, and this company should not be about that. You should, they should feel encouraged, and make sure they feel like someone is there for them. Hold a party or an open house at least once a month. Participate in your team trainings. Follow up with VIP customers. Make recruiting packets and find like an event expo at least to do once a month or once every other month. File expenses for taxes. If you do this every month, it's not so hard unless you wait till the end of the year, like the day before April when it's due. Then it gets stressful. So don't do that. Do it every month, and then when tax time comes next year, it's so easy. So we're going to talk about this in another training that's next week, but I think I want to share it a little bit this week, and I think it's super important. This social media calendar planner, this is what we're going to be talking about in Social Media 101, but this is another way to get organized with your 30-day action plan. You should have 4 of these along with your 2 calendars and your 30-day action plan checkoff sheet each month. Like, that's so important to be organized and consistent. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you liked the training. I hope you learned lots. Enjoy this week. I'll be in Florida, but if you need me, just post to the team page and I'll check on it daily. Renee and Rachel are also going to be watching the team page to help answer questions. Have a great day. Bye.